Namaste and welcome back to your mat. My name is Jillian and I'm honored to guide you through this practice. We will begin on our knees just in a seat. If you'd like, you can come cross-legged or sitting onto a block. Close down the eyes and just notice your breath. Let the thoughts become background noise. Any distractions, just let them fade as you focus in on every inhale and exhale. On the little details, feeling the temperature as it comes into the body and as it leaves. The movement of the breath in the body. We always have so much going on in our lives, from day to day to day. And it's very rare that we just get this one moment to just breathe, to just be here in your body with your breath and your mind, but without all the distractions, all the anxieties and worries, because none of those matter in this time. This is your time to be with yourself without any expectations. You can just be here exactly as you are. Let yourself be comforted by this. Let a sense of ease and peace come into the body, because it's what you deserve, and it's what you need in order to be aligned to your truest self, to show up as the person that you want to be, that you need to be. And if you'd like to set an intention for your practice, maybe choosing a word or a positive phrase or affirmation, I'll offer the affirmation, I choose peace. But if there is something else that resonates with you, you can bring it to mind now and breathe into it. You can blink the eyes open and begin to roll your shoulders back a couple of times nice and slowly to release tension from the shoulders and upper body. When it feels natural, you can switch directions. We'll come into a child's pose when you're ready. So turn to face the top of your mat, bringing your big toes to touch. Open your knees as wide as you'd like, and melt your heart over the legs, maybe getting the forehead down to the ground. You can gently rock the head from temple to temple, enjoying the sensation as tension is released. And ask yourself, what brought you to your mat today? How can you use this hour to give yourself that, to give yourself exactly what you need? And pressing down through the palms, start to round through the back body and pull yourself up into a tabletop. Bring your knees under your hips and then keep walking your hands forward so you can come into a modified plank. Lift the tailbone and send it back towards your heels and then melt your forehead down, rounding almost like in cat pose back into your plank, and then almost like your cow pose, lifting your gaze and your tailbone and pressing back. Take a couple of these cat and cow variations, moving through the spine, maybe closing the eyes and just noticing what this feels like in your body. What does your body need? The next time you come forward into your plank, you can hold it here, drawing the belly in, keeping the back body long. You can press back into your tabletop, walking your hands underneath your shoulders and your hips under your knees. Now, making sure that you have enough room at the bottom of your mat. You can crawl forward so your hands are closer to the top if you need. Find a neutral spine, hugging the belly button into the back body, and then extend the right leg long, tucking the toes down. You can press into the hands and shift the weight backward and then forward, getting into the calf and ankle. Bring your shoulders back on top of your wrists, and the left hand comes underneath the face, open into a side plank, reaching the right arm up high, and you can bring the left toes to the left edge. Breathe here. We'll slowly close back down to the mat, but we'll scoop the right foot forward, stepping it beside the left palm. Giving yourself a moment to settle in here. And we'll tuck the back toes coming into half splits. So you can start to straighten through the right leg, pull the right toes to the face. And breathe here, seeing if you can lengthen the back body. Lift the gaze and start to walk back into your low lunge. And send the hips right back into your half splits. With your inhale, lift forward, lift the gaze. Exhale, shift backward, tuck the chin. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, send it back. Inhale, come forward, plant the left hand down and sweep the right arm to the sky. Breathe in. Retuck the back toes if they're untucked and lift the back knee off the mat. Full belly breath in and out. Gaze goes down and inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, finding high lunge. Be here in this moment with all the feelings, all the sensations. Place your hands onto your heart space if you'd like. Inhale, circling your arms to the sky, and exhale, swan diving forward over the right leg. Plant the hands down, lower the knee, and find your tabletop. Full breath in, maybe moving through a round of cat and cow. And we'll do this on the other side. So whenever you are ready, you can find a neutral spine once more. Walk forward if you need more space and extend the left leg back, tucking the toes. You can shift forward and back on the hands and the knees. And when you're ready, opening into your open gate pose, right hand underneath the face, sweeping the left arm to the sky. Looking up and breathing into the side body. And we'll close the hand down while stepping the left foot between the hands at the top of your mat, finding your low lunge. See if you can adjust into the hips if you need. Lift the gaze. Take a deep breath in. And with the breath out, slowly shifting back into your half splits. You can tuck the back toes. Straighten the left leg as it feels good. Encouraging the spine to lengthen, the heart to lift. With your next inhale, glide forward into your low lunge. Breathe in and look up. Breathe out, send the hips back to half splits. Inhale to find length, open the heart. Exhale to send the hips back. Take one more full cycle and we'll meet in low lunge. You can tuck the back toes if they weren't. Sweep the left arm to the sky, finding your grounded high lunge twist. Good. Take your time. We'll rise up into high lunge from here, maybe circling the chest down to the mat first and sweeping your arms up to the sky. Breathe here. Maybe bringing your palms onto your chest. Showering gratitude to your mind, to your body, to yourself for being here. Inhale, you can circle the arms to the sky. And exhale, swan dive forward over the front leg. Plant the back knee and step the left knee beside the right. Tuck the toes, ground through the palms, and send the hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let your head just rest in between your shoulders and take 3 deep breaths. You can begin to walk your hands towards your feet at the bottom of your mat. Let your head be heavy. Maybe your arms reach for the backs of the calves, finding a deep stretch down the hamstrings. And prepare to release the hands, plant them back down to the mat, and walk yourself forward into a plank. You have the option to lower the knees, hug your elbows to your sides, take a full breath in, and with a breath out, lower to the mat, chaturanga. Untuck the toes and inhale into your cobra, lifting the heart, straightening through the arms as much as you'd like. Send the hips back towards the heels, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Good. Take a breath in and out. You can start to walk your feet up towards your hands at the top of your mat, halfway lift, and fold back down. Step the left foot back. We're finding runner's lunge, so the chest will stay tilted down, but we'll rise up a little bit, bringing the hands to the top of the right leg. Gaze is about a foot or 2 in front of the right foot, and you can sweep your arms back. Try to find intention in each finger, in each muscle in this posture. Reverse warrior 2. Inhale, windmill the arms up, spin onto the back foot, and flip the right hand to the sky. Keeping a deep lunge in the right knee. Fall into warrior 2. Gaze goes forward. Extended side angle, dropping the right forearm onto the right thigh. Sweep the left arm up and overhead. Turn your chest to the mat. Drape your hands across the mat, finding Skandasana at the bottom of your mat. So bend into the left knee, straighten the right leg, and pull the toes to the face. Maybe bringing a smile to the face. Option to walk the left fingers out to the side and sweep the right arm to the sky, pressing the knee to the back of the left arm. Lizard lunge. Plant the hands, spin onto the right toes. We're now facing the bottom of your mat with the left knee to the left shoulder, but you have the option to open the knee here, coming onto the knife edge of the left foot. Maybe even pressing the hand into the inner thigh, getting a really deep stretch into the hips. Maybe you can even turn your gaze towards the bottom of your mat. Good. Now bring your hands back to frame around the left foot, walking the left foot to the center of your mat. We'll find our runner's lunge on the left side, so you can tuck the right toes, lift the knee off the mat, and keeping the chest tilted towards the ground. See if you can lift your hands to the top of the thigh, or maybe send them back behind you for airplane arms. Really try to lift up onto the back toes, keeping the heel from the ground. And we'll prepare for our reverse warrior two. So with a big breath in, sweep your arms up, spin onto the back heel, and windmill the left arm up to the sky. Tapping into your strength, your peaceful warrior. Deep breath in and settle into warrior two, breath out. Extended side angle, drop the forearm to the thigh and reach the right arm up and overhead. Turn the chest to the sky, maybe smiling here. Skandasana, bring your hands to the mat, bend into the right knee. The left leg is long and you're pulling the toes to your face. Again, you have the option to ground through the right hand and sweep the left arm up to the sky, smiling in gratitude for what your body can do. We'll turn to the right leg, finding lizard. Plant the hands down to the inside of the right foot. You can lower the left knee down and untuck the toes. Breathe here. Maybe open the right knee. You can find the right palm to the thigh, gently pressing it open. You can ground both hands back down to the mat and slide the right knee back, finding a child's pose. Bring the big toes to touch, send the hips back. Just breathe here, letting sensations pass. Being present in your body, present with your breath. Lifting the heart just a little so you can weave the right arm underneath the chest. If you open your knees a little more, you might be able to get the shoulder all the way down. Slowing down your heartbeat with every lengthening breath. You can lift your heart space up once more, switch sides, coming onto the left arm. You can come forward again. You can cross your arms, reaching for your opposite elbows and creating a pillow for your forehead to rest on. Just taking this moment to acknowledge the peace and the ease that's settled into your body after moving and flowing and breathing. Are you able to bring that ease into the mind? Allowing things to quiet and thoughts to calm. Letting your only focus be your breath. This present moment. If you'd like to spend some more time here, then please feel free. Otherwise, you can slowly start to make your way up into a seat. Maybe bringing your hands to rest on top of your thighs and close down the eyes for another moment or two. You can swing the legs off to one side, sending them out to the wide edges of your mat, and have a big bend into your knees. So noticing how this feels, if it feels okay. If it doesn't, maybe try sitting up onto a block. We're going to try reaching the hands forward, so feel free to adjust here, walking the feet out a little wider. You can also extend the legs long entirely. If this variation just isn't working in your body, you can just come into a wide-legged forward fold. Otherwise, coming into this posture, reaching the heart forward and getting a nice opening into the hips. We hold so much emotional tension in our physical body, in our hips, and it has a ripple effect into the rest of our body. And without these deep stretches, it's hard for our body to release the physical and emotional tension. So just breathe here and let whatever comes up come up. You can lift the chest, bring the soles of the feet to touch. We'll find tortoise. Lifting the knees, you can crawl your forearms underneath the calves and then melt your heart over the legs towards the earth. Connecting to your breath and to your body. And just taking a few more moments here. You can begin a very slow journey, lifting the knees and sliding your arms back out from under your legs. Giving yourself enough room behind you so you can lower onto your back body. Place your feet to the edges of your mat and begin to drop the knees from side to side, getting a nice massage into the hip joints, releasing any lingering tension in and around the area. Take one more on each side. And we'll arrive with the feet to the edges of the mat, knees falling in together. Place your right hand to your low belly and your left hand onto your heart. Feel your breath moving underneath your palms. Feel the support underneath your back body and surrender into it. Surrender into this moment. Surrender to what is, what was, and what will be, meaning all the future challenges that you will get through. Letting yourself be surrounded with this peace. Let it carry into your body, into your mind, and into the rest of your day. You can take a gentle breath of awareness, coming into the body once more, wiggling the fingers and the toes, and maybe taking a full body stretch. Roll over onto the side body and lift yourself up into a seat. We'll close off our practice with a breath together. With a deep breath in, sweep your arms up to the sky, maybe looking up. And a breath out, bring your hands to your heart. The light in me sees, acknowledges, and honors the light in you and knows that they are the same. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me for this yoga practice. I hope that you enjoyed it. Feel free to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps so much. And I'll see you in the next video.